Hello ladies and gents, a video brought to you by Ants Hood. And today's video is going to be about what Antcon kit I got from Antcon 2022. But what I will say is I got a lot more than Antcon kits from Antcon 2022, but I'll talk more about that towards the end of the video. As it's up on the screen now, I do want to say a big thank you to Evil Pumpkin for drawing and painting this picture of my logo. I appreciate it big time, and as I got a couple of pictures of her, I'll put her up now. So Pumpkin, thank you very much matey, you're a star. And that weirdo in the background's Ants England, everyone. Saying that, Pumpkin, I don't even know your real name. Does that make me a bad person? Probably. Now in my live stream I did do a quick unveil of what was in the bag and what you got for free and stuff like that. Let's be honest, all we care about was the nests and stuff anyway, what was in there. So I'm going to show you what I got. And I got a pen. What more do you need in life than a pen? Jokes aside, it looks like it's made out of like paper and stuff, so it's one of those environmentally friendly pens, so it's more than just your average pen. And that was it. That was all that was in the bag. Nah, I'm only joking. One of the first things I pulled out was this, and this is a Saturn nest. Now, obviously I've not built mine yet, but don't worry, I'll put a video of the completed thing in a second. This is a small, I initially said in my live stream this was a small, but if you look, actually when I looked on the website, it's the medium nest. Now that retails for just shy of 35 quid. So for a £65 ticket for Antcon, for the gold pass anyway, I really don't think that's too bad, and we're well on our way to making it worth our while for products that we got for free. And if you look at the bottom of Wakooshi's webpage, you'll also see 2 videos that Ants England done on it, so check them out too. One of the second things I pulled out was the Venus nest. Now this is the one I got from Antcon. I noticed there were some sort of differences with this, like the 3D printed filament that is used. If you look here, compare it to two, the top one is one that I've had for ages and the bottom one is one I got from Antcon. Now it's completely different filament. I don't like the texture of it, I don't like the look of it, and I don't overly think the quality of print was as good of what I got from his retail version. But either way, it's a Venus nest, so it will work absolutely fine. Now this retails at just under £17, so I'm really starting to make my money back on a ticket now, to be fair. But anyway, I did do a review of the Venus nest, so what I'll do is I'll put a link in the top right corner now so you guys can check that out if you wish. And finally, I pulled out this bad boy. Now this is the Aesthetic Ants Medium Mesh Nest, and this retails for €19.95, so that's about 17 quid. What I did notice when I got this, it didn't actually come with a red filter on it. Now I've had this nest before and it came with red filter, so I'm not sure if mine fell out or what, I don't know. But equally, it's another nest that you get in your swag bag, so to me, that's pretty cool. So with the golden ticket, which cost about 65 quid, for nest wise, you got £68 worth of products, excluding postage if you bought it from the website. And of course, don't forget you got an Antcon t-shirt, which I collected on the day and didn't wear on the day just because I'm a rebel. But as you can see here, this got posted out to everybody as well. So all in all, I don't think the gold pass was overly too bad. But you got that, and you also got a free ant as well. And I picked this one, and I'm probably going to butcher this, so I'll just go for it. Camponotus fenchenkoi. Did I get it? I don't know. I'm just going to refer to them as Camponotus feds, because it's easier. There were 3 ants to choose from, all 3 were Camponotus. I think the other one was Camponotus nicobrensis, and I can't remember the life of me what the third one was that you could choose from. But I have been thinking about getting this girl for a little while, so I thought, yeah, I'll go for her. As you can see, she's got a nice little pile of larvae there, which is awesome. But there's not a lot I can do at this stage because these are colostral, which means that she won't come out foraging for food and stuff until she gets her first workers. So there's not a lot I can do with her. I will be doing a care guide on her later on when she gets a bit more workers, but for now, all I'm going to do is pop a little food in there for her and put her on the shelf in darkness. So hopefully she settles down, doesn't risk eating a brood, and she'll be fine. What I'm going to do is pop a little bit of Antantic's blue goo in there. Now, I think it's called Sugar Snaps, but I reckon we should petition Antantics to do a special edition, Ants Hood edition, blue goo of his Sugar Snaps. Because that would just be funny. But all I'm going to do here is wrap her in foil and leave her on a shelf because, like I said before, she's fully colostral, so she doesn't really need to come out or get fed or need an outworld at this stage, but she does need to be left alone. So she's going to get popped on the shelf and I'm going to leave her be. Everybody collected their free ants towards the end of the show, and I was one of the last to collect mine, and surprisingly there was loads of these left. And I'm surprised because she's so pretty and so gorgeous, and the workers are like a bright yellow, not too dissimilar to Lagus Flavius, but just a hell of a lot bigger. And I was surprised that no more people didn't want them, but hey ho. Now I would expect these to appear on Antantic's website in the near future because he had so many left over, and I'm going to guess, because they're not showing at the moment at the time of filming this, that they're going to go for about £20 to £25. So if we take that £25 at the worst case scenario, add that to the £68 that we've already got, that gives you £93 for a gold ticket, which included entry and a free t-shirt. So in my reckoning, you got well over 100 quid's worth of goodies and entries and stuff like that with a 65 golden ticket. That is what I call worth it. This has been long overdue. I finally picked myself up some Polyrachus dies. I did used to have these on my channel many moons ago, but unfortunately they died, and it's been a long time waiting until I replaced them. Now when I seen these for sale at Antcon, how could I say no? This has got a 3-week queen colony, and I've got a small batch of eggs there as well, only about 3. But yeah, but these guys are gorgeous. Now these are lesser weaver ants. They're not as cool as the leaf weaving weaver ants, as it were, but they still weave and do look really impressive. Now I am going to stick this into my terrarium, and I'll do a couple of pictures of it soon. I'm not overly comfortable at the moment about putting it in there because I don't know why, but I just don't feel comfortable about it at the moment. I think it's because I've not got any real good areas for them to weave, but I do need to feed them, and I do need to get them out of the put the test tube in there. So what I'm probably going to do is I might film it, might not film it, put them in the test tube, in the terrarium, and then see how they get on. But if I do that, I'll probably do it in a second and film it and then put it on this. But yeah, check out the terrarium here. Yeah, I think I'm going to avoid it because if you look here, the humidity is quite high in there at the moment. It's about 85%, so it's a bit too high for them at the moment. But yeah, they're going in here. But as you can see from here, it's a bioactive setup. I've got springtails, I've got little wood lice in there. There are some bigger ones, but that was just some detritus I took from my leaf cutter debris and put it in there just to put some extra nutrients in it. It's a bit of a good thing. But yeah, so they're probably going to go in there, but I'm probably going to leave it a little bit longer for the humidity to come down. What I think I might do is take the lid off it tonight so that humidity drops ready for it. And I am totally aware I'm not doing it justice with this terrible photo, but it will look better once I sort it all out, trust me. But what I have done is I've put some blue goo in the end to give them some carbohydrates to time over until tomorrow, where I can release them into the terrarium where the hydration's gone down with some proper food and a proper liquid feeder. I finally picked up these girls as well. I have been after these for so long. They are absolutely the weirdest looking ants in the world. Their head makes up 50% of their body mass, got to be. They're just, well, the mages anyway, they're just huge heads. Now, I'm going to attempt this name, and I'm probably going to butcher it, so please, please, please don't hold it against me. Acanthamimix thailandensis. Ah, crap. Yep, well, I butchered that one. But anyway, look at those heads. That's the queen. She looks pretty cool, but the size of those heads of the mages, oh, look at that little batch of eggs as well. These guys are awesome. Now, they don't get very big in colony size. They only really got discovered in 1995, so they're a relatively new species and not a lot is known about them. They suspect the colony size gets to about 200, but I'm not going to go into too much detail about them now because I will do a video on these guys in the near future, just because there's so little information out on them, to be honest. But what I will say is they're not likely to be on my channel a great deal just because they are a small colony and they're probably not going to be great to film and actually do a whole video about them. But as you can see, they do have a nice little pile of eggs there and they've got a decent larvae size. So fingers crossed these do well, but I am so excited about them just because they look so interesting. I also got some other nests and stuff that weren't free, so let's talk about them, shall we? This was part of the prototype Gen 3 stuff that Wakooshi was playing with as he was developing his Gen 3 stuff. And not just to me, but to other people as well. He was giving this stuff away for free. So I thought, well, why not? And because I've got a Camponotus that's steadily growing, I thought this might be ideal for them. But if you look at it, what you'll notice is there's no hydration ports there. So you can't hydrate this, but it does have a cork background, or bottom, should I say. So yeah, it'll be okay for something like Camponotus, which when they get to a certain size, they can maintain their own humidity kind of thing. You don't need to worry about watering it for eggs and stuff like that. Or as an extra chamber just to fill out some of the space. Like I'm probably going to connect this to my Camponotus nicobrensis because I could do with a little bit more space in the nest. So it's good for that kind of stuff. But for keeping Foundation Connolly, it's a big no-no. I went up to see Wakooshi towards the end of the day just to see how he was getting on and stuff like that. Most people had left by this point, and I was just looking at what he had left to see what was interest me, and I looked at this. This is his Gen 3 medium cork nest, and I thought this could be ideal for a Camponotus species because I've got some Camponotus that are found in foundation stage, so this could be the next stage nest for them. So I asked Wakooshi and he said, mate, just take it, it's fine. So he actually gave me this for free, so I totally appreciate it. But he did say, make sure you just tell people about your code. So I don't get anything out of this code. It is purely a discount for you guys. But if you use Antshood when checking out, you can get a 10% discount. It just lets Wakooshi know how many people I'm pushing towards his direction. So thanks, Wakooshi. I totally appreciate it. So just to give Wakooshi that heads up, please use the Antshood promo code for 10% discount. Thank you. But one of the greatest things I got from Antcon was the friends that I developed from all the content creators. I cannot tell you how much from just 2 nights with them I miss them already. It's kind of sad. Developed a really great friendship with these guys. They're absolutely awesome, and we even picked up our very own groupie. I don't know where she came from, but Fran, awesome, nice to meet you, groupie. And I also got to meet PJGrant, my self-confessed #1 fan. It was really great to meet him in person. He's such a nice guy and I've got a lot of time for him. And it was really great to finally meet Sid from Wakooshi. After slating his Venus nest, we became good friends, and it was really nice to see such a famous person from Ice Age. I'm only kidding. This is Wakooshi here. Hi Sid. I couldn't help myself. You look like Sid from Ice Age. But it was great to meet the other content creators and some other people. I mean, Mel was there literally for a lad, but she fitted in like a house on fire. It was really great to see her. But we all went out on a drink and we had bonded so well. And we're not just geeks about ants. We were just ended up talking about everything but ants because we got on so well. So it was really great to see everyone. And realistically speaking, the guy on the left, the colonialist, I have known this guy since I started doing videos, and he's been nothing but a great help to me as well, and it was great to finally meet him. Fingers crossed this means the colonialist is back on the scene and doing regular videos, because I do love his videos. And I had such a good night. I turned up drunk at the Antcon in the morning still. When I did my live stream, you can see that. As you can see here, I look still drunk. But it was really great to meet people like EA. It was good to finally meet him as well, and it was also great to see some young Ant fans. And I must admit, I was a little bit taken back with people that I've never met before, because this doesn't happen to me in real life, coming up to me and going, oh my god, it's Antshood, how are you, and all this. It was very surreal for me, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. I almost forgot to say, it was really great to see Anty Matters and Ant Ramblings, because those guys were also brilliant and great to go out on the drink with as well. Great to socialise with. The whole group was just awesome. I can't deny it. Now, the other content creators such as Ants Hollifer and EA were all taking loads and loads of videos and pictures from the Antcon. So I am not going to do any more content other than my live streams. So if you guys want to see in a bit more detail a lot better quality videos, by all means check out their YouTube channels as well to get their take on the event. As my wife's not back from Turkey until Sunday, I'm thinking on Saturday to do a live stream. So if you think you might want to pop along, by all means, I'm probably going to start around mid-afternoon time and probably stream till late at night, just because I've got nothing better to do with my time, and I've got a lot actually of ant maintenance to catch up on from being away for a week and being really busy this week. But I will stop talking rubbish. Now, thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Please hit the like and subscribe, and leave a comment as well what your experiences of Antcon was, so I can see how it is from another person's perspective, because that'd be awesome. A big thank you for all my Ant fans that did come and see me as well and say hi. Like I said, I was taken aback a bit because I'm just not used to that kind of attention, but I much appreciated it. But also a big thank you to my Patreons, because if it wasn't for these guys, I wouldn't have come, because I wouldn't have been able to have a hotel. So thank you. So please join me, should I say, in saying a big thank you to Adam W, Adrian, Anty Matters, Antantic, David D, Jason W, Kevin R, Paul A, Pavance, PJGrant, and the 330 Ski. I'd like to say thank you very much, guys, because my channel wouldn't be what it is today without you. And if you want to support my channel, you can either become a member on my YouTube membership, family thingamajiggy, whatever the hell it's called, I can't remember, and a Patreon, which will be a link in the description below. But that's it for today then, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye-bye for now.